Yay, hello everyone. So welcome to night number 21. It's night 21. And yes, and I know yesterday was big content and I've heard it, through a few people already. It is. So yeah. As we know, let's go back to the very beginning because it is the end of our course. And I don't know about you, but I'm very pleased with the way we've gone through. You see how much we've gone through this course? We've gone through a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. We were able to cover a lot more content in this course. And I'm excited for next course because that means that we can cover more, even more in the next course. Okay. So we are on this journey to raise some self-awareness. I hope that you have, sort of know a little bit more about your inner self. At least that it has 3 layers. At least that we have the emotions, and then we have our character traits, and then we have that truth, within us. And that is where we can find balance. So sometimes when you find yourself reaching out for places, people, standards, people, achievements, status, money, for support, that that deeply within you, it's very simple. It's that knowing that you are seeing, that knowing that you are thinking or hearing, seeing, saying, and knowing. That center. So we do have everything we need. In a sense, what that means is that we have everything we need to be able to handle life so that we can continue. So that we can create what it is that we need based on our human character traits. In that moment, that's what we want. So we have everything we need because it comes from our inner states. It's our states. And I remember when I first learned about what's his name? Tony Robbins. When I heard of Tony Robbins and I started, following his work, he was always saying that it's the state. And he calls it the beautiful state. Later on, he changed it to beautiful state. It's that beautiful state. And I think what he was referring to is that, that balance. And then the good picture, the picture in your mind that brings you into that beautiful state. And so we've got that. And of course, a million other things here. So off with okay, let's do this. So we started off with the law of life. Cause, the cause, and then the conditions, and then we have the fruits. The fruits that we want. So we want cherries, love hearts, the fruit of our choice. Then we need to have the conditions. Law of conditions, soil, and the sun. So the law of life is that the seed is the cause, and then we have the conditions, and then we have the effect. And so we know this. That's how it works. Cause plus conditions equals effect. And the cause has to be the fruit, the seed for the fruit. So we know that this cause here is vital. And then it can attract the conditions. So when it comes to people, then it means this is the self. The self. And then we've got others. right? Others is the conditions, just like we can have to, and then we've got it's our life experiences. Yeah, becomes, whoops. The fruit is our life experiences. Yeah. Okay. So here I will slow down because it's something new. So we have, yes, we know that ourselves, well, life experiences. We have the sour fruits or the sweet fruits or the, bland fruit that's, yeah. Oh, there's Noki as well. Hi, Nok. So we have, so we have our life experiences. We have ones that we're really happy with, and then ones we're not so happy with, or bland, or at peace. This is balance, actually, yeah. And then we have the not so happy experiences, right? So there we're like, okay, fruit is sour. This is not good. This is not good because the tree is bad. Yeah, because must be the rain, bad rain. I get bad fruits. But we don't look at, okay, the seed is a sour apple, and it's not our beautiful, delicious, luscious cherries. Yeah, by the way, my cherry tree's got a lot of fruit this year. I'm hoping that's going to be all red. But yes, so we say that. So we know that to have this fruit, it's important that the seed, which is us, that who we are, if we are happy, yeah, or if we are this, whatever we bring, or we are this, whatever we bring, whatever the seed is, will give us the life experiences that we will have. We know that, but we also learned, I think, in the last 3 sessions, we also learned, others. What are others? Yeah, they're people, of course. Yeah, and without them, in isolation, we all know that in isolation, we cannot function. Yeah, I think we've all learned that now through COVID. Yeah, business doesn't do well, just anything with our own being. Yeah, so we need others. Others, I'm just going to draw like this. Others. Yeah, others. Others. Some are like this. Okay, so we know that from this, we want the effect. Yeah, we want these happy ones. So the cause can't just be any cause. True or not? You can't just pick up a fruit, put it down, and expect cherries. True. We want a good cause. That's what we the whole journey of the 21 days, that's what we've been looking for. How to create the good cause, how to create the good self, in terms of, so that you can have the experiences of life that you want, which is this one. So the effect is an as desired. Yeah, not just any effect. You don't want just any effect. True or not? We know that the law, there's a cause, and that's why there's an effect. But if we want the effect to be as our desire, yeah, as desired, the effect is as desired. So as our desire, well, then it's got to come from some kind of cause. Can't just be any cause. And it can't just be any conditions. Yeah. If you put rocks or just sun onto beautiful, delicious, I don't know, lettuce, yeah, it'll just burn to crisp. Yeah. So we have the right conditions. The conditions need to be supportive. Yeah. I just want the supportive. So that's what we want. So what we are trying to learn on this whole journey is to apply this law of life. And we're trying to learn, what are the good causes? What are the supportive conditions? And how do we get that desired outcome? Yeah. And remember, we start with the picture in our mind. If we don't even know what the desired outcomes look like, then we don't know what to paint. Then we paint, a picture of our husband listening to us. And then one day he listens so much that we're like, why don't you just be a man? Like, lead. Are you with me? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we don't have those pictures clearly. And so we have been on this journey to understand this law. And this law, when we apply this law, when we know the inner awareness, when we have the inner awareness, and we apply this law to create the effect of our life, to have that as desired, then we're applying it like a formula. It's now a formula. Are you with me? It's a law. That means it has to happen that way. But now we're applying it because we learned it. Now we're applying it to create. Are you with me? It's like the salt, the sugar, the soy sauce, and the garlic, and the onion. Now you put them in to make a stir fry. You know all the ingredients. Yeah, I'll explain that in a moment. But the formula of it is this one. Yeah. So I'm going to write it down here separately because that's the formula. Cause plus conditions equals effect. Therefore, that's not what we want. Yeah, that's the law. We know that. Therefore, a good cause plus the supportive conditions creates as desired effects. Desired. Desired effects.
Bye. That's bye.
Yeah, I know, Dia. Okay. So is everyone following me up to there? We're ready to go on this journey of applying this formula. So, yeah. Okay. Are you excited? Like we're going to design. Are you with me here? You need to see why I'm excited. Why I'm excited is I'm giving you the formula to design your life. Are you with me? It's to design your life and keep it. So there are three elements to this. You can design it. Yeah. You can kickstart it. But then do you think it comes and goes? Sometimes you have it and then it's gone. Yeah. So we have to, and then so that you can kickstart it and then you can keep it. I'm going to share with you how you can kickstart it and then how you can keep it. Yeah. And if your life isn't as desired right now, there's some parts of our life that is not as desired, how to change it. That's awesome, right? I just find that that's a tool that I don't think, anyone would pay any money to get, right? Because you can create your life and that's the whole life experience. I mean, what is more worthy than this? We have to explore cause, conditions, effect, what they are first, yeah? Which we already know, okay? So it's a little bit of revision in that, but then I'm going to show you how we can use it to create. So first of all, we're going to do the three reality triangles for those. So let's start with, I'm going to write it this way. Cause, I'm going to write it with the same. So cause, I'll write it here. Yes. Cause plus conditions. I'm going to write it a little bit lower. Conditions. And it's equal to effect down here. Yeah. Then going to add in good cause because that's what we are learning and we're discussing, sharing with you. Conditions are supportive, or you can say the right conditions. Effect as desired. Okay, so let's explore these first and then I'll share with you how they work together. We're exploring this one like plus and this equal. Yeah, let me see. All right, so let's explore the first one. Cause. Cause, yeah. Cause is us. Yeah. So when we are saying cause, the self. Cause is us. Conditions, they're others. We attract them to us, so we've already learned the personality. That And the effect is the life experiences. It's the fruit. Okay. Let's do number 1, cause. So let's do the triangle of reality for cause. Let's see whether we can fit it all in here. All right. So for cause, that's us. The most important, right? Because the seed has to be the cherry seed. That's so important. If you're not getting cherries, it's because the seed is not a cherry seed. So we want to explore that cause. The good cause is the cherry seed. So if it's not the cherry seed, well, we've got to make it the cherry seed. Then we need to know how to identify the cherry seed. It's round. It's not flat like an apple seed. And it's not like a mango seed where it's huge. It's a cherry seed. Hard, round, a bit rough. Oh no, is it a bit rough? No, it's a bit smooth. Yeah. So those are the little things that make up it. So what is it that make up cause us? Now we know, the 3 referencing systems, they make up our, we use it to reference. So the very beginning, when we start with creating this effect here, it starts off with, on this side, the science side, which is our mind picture. Yes. I forgot to write this, the like material. M for material. Can I do that? I for information. And E for energy. Can I just do that? We all know, yeah? Yeah. So from this material, it is our mind picture. It starts with our mind picture. That's our cause. That's our human. The roughness of the cherry seed, how it's more like the tip of our, little finger here. It's our mind picture. Agree with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's our mind picture that creates us. Our mind picture, remember, the information that we have within us is us. So our mind picture is our cause. Our cause create our desired outcome, our reality, our effect, our reality. So the mind picture, of course, is when you change it to, how you have your hear, see, or say, your know. Yeah, it creates that mind picture. So then on this side, okay, let's look at the energy. We'll go backwards. What energy you have within you, which is your cause, that creates your outcome. Yeah, that is, who knows that one? Remember from the human structure? The core of it is your merits. Yes. And blessings, huh? They bring the energy to life. Yeah, bring you to life. Okay. And then you have on this side is, what's on this side? What do you call those core concepts? I just said it. What do you call what you know, what you see, what you know, what you believe, what you understand? They are called core concepts. I gave it away. So your core concepts. Everyone was following me up to here? Yes. So this is why I say it's really important to do this, because it brings everything together, everything, and then turn it into a formula. It's the best. Okay. And it's also I'm having an exam on this. So I'm giving you a glimpse of it first, because I'm really excited about it. Anyway, so we have the core concepts. That is the first layer of us. It's only the first layer because we use it to reference. Our picture, what we do that is good for others, the energy we bank in, and what we know. Yeah, what we know, what we believe, what we understand. That is just the base. So then what else makes us? Yeah, we learned about it. We have, on this side is our wisdom. Would you agree with me that your level of wisdom, which is the reality of, how light life is, how simple life is, do you trust? That makes you the seed. Now it's enriching the seed. Now we're turning this seed into good. Yeah, into the good seed, not just a seed, but a good seed. So wisdom. And then we have on this side, we will have so wisdom, here we have inner states. Yeah, energy, remember inner states? Yeah, our inner states is our wisdom, and our inner states is our energy. At this point here, we have the reality is our personality. Yeah, as a material. Can you see how it's material? Yeah, it shows outside. Your wisdom is within, your inner state is within, but your personality is showing. Yeah, yeah. And so one more layer. Now, if you have this, whoa, your course is pretty good. Yeah. Can you imagine that life is good when you have all these? Like, like at your tip of your finger, like that. Yeah. And then another layer. So good. Yeah, it will be definitely juicy and big and delicious and crunchy and sweet, which is our virtues. Yeah. So here, virtues. And up here, our capability. And down here, to show it, again, this one you can see is our physicality. Let me see. Okay. If there's anything else. Yeah. So those, yeah, creates you. Yeah. That is a good cause. Would you say that with this here, if you have them, like if you understand, at the level of understanding and believing and understanding and believing and knowing, that you can attract the conditions that you want, the supportive conditions. And therefore, if that's the case, you have the equal, that is the law. Yeah, you can't go against this law. That's the law of life. It will happen if you have this. Yeah. So then let's look at the conditions. What makes it in a moment, I will share how it's how we can use it as a formula. But now we're just exploring this, bringing conditions together. So here, this is something new, and I haven't gone into depth with you. Yeah, but here it gives you, okay, so what about people? Like, what do we know about people? We've covered all of these in the 21 days. We haven't covered this very much. So at the information here, material here, and energy here, or this same law, can you see here, cause, condition, and effect? We can also replace information, energy, and material. Applying this law, we can call this one as cause, that's condition, and that's effect. I think I must be busy writing. I will explain it another day. So, okay, so information for cause, let's use red, is we have to have the awareness of people. Would you agree with me that to be with people, to attract them, we have to know, at least know about them? So the awareness of people. Am I writing too small? See? Yeah, I should write a bit bigger. I'm running out of space. Yeah, so we need to know raise our awareness. We need to raise our awareness about people. Then we will understand and know about them. So here again, here is just an overall. Yeah. And then at this energy level, we have these energy here towards people. Again, with energy, there's not much else except for at peace, compassion, definitely compassion when it comes to people. Yeah. And of course, gratitude. Respectfully grateful. There. So when we bring that energy towards people, we can attract them. Yeah. But we must have awareness about people. And this one, it has a few, there are like 3 different ways we can look at people. And then there's 9 different types of people. And there are 5 levels of raising the relationship with people. that is another day. And he's like, Lynn, stop it. Yeah, but I have to let you know that there's more to this. Otherwise you think, okay, I've learned everything already, but my life is still like this, Lynn. What's wrong with me? I do not want you to think like that. Yeah, because there's always that little thing there for you to know that, okay, I'm here because I don't know that part yet. Yeah, and it's okay. Yeah. So material is okay, here, when it's material with people, what do you think? When you've attracted people to come and they are supportive, there's three elements where you can see it. It's like material of it is, you know that you've attracted and it's supportive, is that you have a consensus, like an agreement, like a togetherness. Yeah, a consensus in voice, which means, okay, a consensus. Oh, yeah, in voice. I'm gonna write here. Yeah, in voice. This means you speak the same language. You know how you say you speak the same language? Yeah, you attract, when we call it the right people, is when you don't disagree on the things you're saying. Yeah, so then that comes to the next one, which is also a consensus in agreement. Yeah, yeah. That means people would just, agree with one another. Imagine in a family where we agree with one another. When you travel, when you travel, we see the world and you go on holidays, some families fight like crazy. Some people, like, we're not, I've heard it many times, we're not really traveling partners. So we don't go places together. Yeah, that's because we haven't got this. That means maybe we need to raise some awareness about people. Yeah, information that it comes to energy comes out here, so you have agreement. Yeah, and then of course, once you speak the same language and then you agree with one another, meaning you see the same views, you have the same view about life, and you start talking about the future, and like both of you light up rather than one like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, so you both of you light up. That is the material of this condition. Yeah. And of course you have so once you agree with one another like that, guess what you will do? You will have a consensus in action. Now you would do the same things together. Yeah. So these, in terms of, say, my kids, for example, if I say something and they disagree with me, there'll be arguments in the house. Yeah. A consistent agreement, I would suggest something and they would never do. Yeah. And consistent action, I would do one thing and they'll do another. That is not the right condition. So supportive is that, oh yeah, we hear each other out. We can finish each other's sentences. Have you heard of that? You say one sentence and then the other can finish it off for you. Yeah, now you know that you have a consent. You are together in this voice, and then you have agreement. Before you finish, I'm like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, like that, and then you do things together. You go on the same journey, and you meet people that you haven't got married. You might meet people that you might settle in. We get married. Yeah, that's people. Yeah, so I'm just checking with the time. Good, I'm good. All right, so now that's an overall of this condition. When we learn about ourselves first, then we can go towards, okay, raise our awareness about people. Yeah, it's us first. Yeah, and so now, this is the fun part. So what is the dream? What is the effect? I've already shared it with us at the very beginning of the year. That's me. I love the fruit first. Think about how to have it after. All the work will come. I'm happy to do the work, but I have to talk. I love the fruits. So we talk about this at the very beginning of the year, guys, who have been in the community since the beginning of the year. So what is the information of effect, energy of effect, and material of effect? Yeah, sorry about the small writing. I want it all on one page. That way it's sort of like the picture's clearer. So here we have Okay, we have our dream job. Dream job being our desired. Can you see how it's all seen? You can see it. A dream job, a job that you are proud of doing. You wake up and you feel like you're serving the world, la-di-da, all of that. And then energy is your dream life. Then you will have your dream life. You feel like, oh, and you know, the 7 that you're living that. So, okay, where are we? Dream life. Dream life is that 6 areas that I showed you, you know, the wheel of life where it needs to be round so it rolls along. If you have your dream job, it can help you to create your dream life. And therefore, the material is you live that 7 flavors. Yeah. Of life. So imagine that that's your experience of life. You're living your dream life, you're doing your dream job, and you feel like all the 7 flavors of life, you're experiencing them all. Yeah, that's the fruit. Yeah, not the fruit of my husband will listen to me, not the fruit that my children will do what I say. Yeah, those are not fruits. Yeah, be careful what you ask for because they are not fruits. If they listen to everything you say, they can only be as good as you. Yeah, and I'm not saying that you're not good, but we want our children to dream big because the generation after needs to be more than the generation before them. But if we want them to only listen to us, they can only be, if at best, at best as good as us. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just a little bit of that. Okay, so now we know the cause, the conditions and effect. How do we use this to craft? Yeah. To, if we haven't got what we want, the life that we want, then how do we change it? And if we want to start this journey, how do we kickstart the good cause, the good conditions, the supportive conditions, and the desired outcome? And then once we already have kickstart, if you feel like you're already there, like you've got it, like you're pretty happy with yourself, you've got these, your capability, life is good. How do you keep it so it doesn't disappear on you, like it just, like you somehow you fall into that place and can't get out, that kind of thing. So you want to be able to keep it. So I want you to draw a table that looks like, I'll show you what it looks like. We're doing a table like this. Yeah, that's my draft. So we've got 3. Yeah, but it's like 4. So here, I'll show you. Yeah, let's do this. First of all, have a little space at the top for the headings. A little space at the top. No stress in. The space at the top. And then a little space on the side for the headings on the side. And then in the middle, we want 3 columns. A smaller one, this one. 3 columns. That one too. 3 columns. At the end, we're going to assess where we are and what we know already and what we need to know. So now 3 rows, yeah, divide into 3, into thirds. 3 parts. Like that. Yeah. Okay, that's what it looks like. At the very top, we're going to have, well, on the side, we're going to have the cause, conditions, and effect, like that. Yeah, because we're going to summarize them, put them into a table, and that's all you need. Put this up somewhere. Cause. C-A-U-S-E. That's us. I'm gonna draw you. I'm gonna draw us. Yeah. Conditions. And then I'm going to draw 2 people because it's people. Okay. And then effect. To do it correctly, we also need the word good. Good cause, supportive. I'm going to write that. I'll write here like this. Sideways. Supportive. And then here effect is as desired. Okay. At the top here, now, like I said, like I promised before, we need how to kickstart. Oops. Kickstart. And then here we have change, how to change what we have. And then how to keep. Okay. Lot to do with what we have here. It's basically just what we have here. We're going to transfer on this table so that we can see it as a formula. Yeah, here we know what they are. We know it as a law. Yeah, that's the formula really. This is what it looks like in application. So to kickstart cause, this is what we do. We raise the inner awareness, which is exactly what we did. Yeah, we are at this point here. Kickstart cause, we raise the inner awareness. You might want to write small so you can add points to it, but I just want to write like this so it reminds me and I know what we are raising awareness about. Yeah, raise the inner awareness. Okay. 1, how to kickstart. Okay, then how to change it. As in if we have a reality now that we don't like, bits of it, like that little bit that you don't like, how to change it is you start with number 1. And you always do this with me when you come to the calls, is you change, you develop helpful or concepts. That's how we change the reality that we don't want. Yeah. So what's number 1? Number 1 is change the mind picture. Yeah. To a positive one, to what you want. So change it. So what's that? Change, have a desired mind picture. No, I don't know what do I change the mind picture? It's not just that. It's the mind picture that you want. Yeah. So desired mind picture. I'm gonna write that desired mind picture. That's what you want. Because often we are looking at what we don't want, which is not a desired mind picture. We want to have a desired mind picture, what you want instead. And here, find some new helpful concepts. And then what is number 3, guys?
Repeat.
Pardon? So it's the energy. Can you see here? This pause. So here we've looked at that already. The mind picture. We've got the core concept as number 2. We're going this way. Yeah. And then if it still doesn't happen, we will do lots of good deeds and blessings in the area that you want. If you want money, we'll do a lot of blessings and good deeds in that area. So you will accumulate merits and blessings. Yeah, there. So that's how we change the situation that we are in. Yeah, but that's just changing it because, sometimes it doesn't stay. So how to keep it? This one's the best. Yeah, this one's a long-term, it's a lifelong thing to do, lifelong thing to remember. How to keep for cause, how to keep the cause so that we can have all of these. Yeah, to keep it, we want to enrich what? enrich. First of all, it's this one. Enrich our inner state. Yeah. So enrich the inner state. Enrich our okay. Inner states. That means access it more easily. You know, the more we practice it, the better we get at it. So when we enrich it, what does it mean? We can be at peace when we need to. We can go into compassion when we're dealing with people, and we can go into respect, fully gratefulness at our fingertip. Yeah, I'm just going to read those dots. You can fill it in because you already know it. I'll leave it for you to fill it in. 3 dots. What are they? You fill it in. Okay, so now conditions. So we have the conditions. How to kickstart condition. How to have the supportive conditions to come to us. Yeah, how to start doing that process so that the right people come. Yeah, but we know already. Yeah, people are right anyway. It's just that we don't see the right in them. So how do we start kickstart that? Is we have the 7 gifts, which I talk about. Yeah, you are aware that we have this thing called the 7 gifts, and I think I mentioned it in one of the calls as well, though you may have forgotten. 7 gifts of life. That's what they are. Gifts of life. Yeah. Shall I write them for you? Yeah. Smile as the first one for those who want to do it immediately. Number 2 is your eyes, it's when you look at people, but you hold them in your heart. Yeah. So seeing, I'm going to write seeing here. You see people. Yeah. Seeing people. Do you know what I mean? But you see them. Yeah. Your words. Yeah. Your encouraging words. And in these words, we've got like 8 elements that I can share with you when it comes to it. It's like your position. When you give your position, means you teach it back to them. Position. This one, in terms of parenting, is when you teach your children to do the things that you can do. Yeah, you give them that. And the same, like if you're a manager, you guide, people to do what you can do. That's what is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more is actions. Now to change it. So that's how you kickstart. So to kickstart, you do these nice things with people. Can you see how it's giving first? To kickstart with people, you give first. And you don't have to give any money. You just smile at people. You hold them in your heart. You remember them. Like remembering the name. Yeah, you see them. Remembering names. That's the best gift you can give people. Words. Say kind words. Encouragement. Compassion, of course. Don't hold them at fault. Position. Teach them new things. Teach them what you can do. Action. Do the things that are nice. That's the kind of things that you can do immediately. Yeah. And so to change, like right now, people aren't there. Like you're surrounded by people that you don't like. People don't like people. Not that we don't like people, but I'm saying in that case, then we must raise the inner awareness of people. Remember this one here? The awareness of people. There. Raise that. Raise the inner awareness. And this one, there are 9 different types of people, 3 different things that you can think about people that will come. And then to keep them, once you've done all these things and they come to you and they're attracted to you and they really want to be with you, but don't you sometimes like they come and then they go because we just don't have that space in our heart to hold them, and so they leave us. Yeah, people do go. Good people do go. Yeah. And so to hold them is we must enrich On this side here, to hold people is always our journey to enrich the personality there, so that you can be attractive. So that you can attract and keep them. Yeah, so what are the 9? We have those 9. Imagine we're always joyful and hopeful and have strong belief in them. Yeah, consistently through different people. And we are, what else? We're at our truth. We're with our truth, and we are, we're humble. Wouldn't people want to be with us? Let's stay with us. Yeah, we're gonna stay with us. Okay, the last part here is, how do we kickstart our effect, our fruit? Yeah, the best part is this one. I've already shared with you the term called appretelling. Yeah, meaning we show gratefulness, we speak about it, we repeat our gratefulness over and over. And so, of course, when I share it with you, we will have more details, but it's appretel. Yeah, we appretel. Appretelling, appreciate and retell, appreciate and retell, appreciate and retelling it. Yeah, retelling it. So, and then to change it, well, we can't change what already is a fruit. Yeah, if it's a cherry or it's a sour apple, whether it's a sour apple, we can't change that fruit. So there's nothing here. There's nothing here. But we can keep the fruit. Yeah, we can kickstart something else by appretelling what we want, that which we love, and then we can keep it. So what can we do to keep our fruits? Of course, there's only one last thing here, which is our virtues. Enrich our virtues. Yeah, enrich it. Enrich our virtues. Okay. That is the way to use this. Yeah, this is the way to use this. It's already here. Yeah, if you see it, it's already here. We just do all of this. If you do all of it, then you're sure to have it. But if you're, this one, I think it breaks it up. It breaks it up for me. It breaks it up. It tells me, okay, we work on one thing at a time. Well, then, okay, if it's me, the cause to create this, then I need to work on my seed first of all. It always begins at the seed. Yeah. If you have the right seed, then the conditions will come, and therefore the fruit will be there. So really, when it comes down to it, it's working on ourselves. Yeah, working on our cause. And that is just this one here. Yeah.